So, boys and girls, how are you all? Are you still stuck with your technology? Wasting the summer vacations just watching TV, spending time on reels, watching people vlogs, basically endless entertainment. Let's do some real thing now. Let's become our best versions by investing in some reading this summer. Hello my dear learners, welcome to the channel. I am your mentor Namita and today I've come up with 5 wonderful books for all of you. Read these books and use your summertime to develop your mental abilities. Right now you're in a mode of sedation because when you consume a lot of entertainment, your mind stops working in its best way. You cannot come out with your best potential. So reading is that one thing which is going to help you not just build your communication skills but also build your analytical skills, will make you more smart, you will be more wise. Now these 5 books that I've come up with are for the youngsters, the people who are in school, college, or who've just started working. These books can actually do wonders in your life. Now the first book is Ignited Minds, and I'm sure you've heard of it. This book is written by APJ Abdul Kalam and it is a very nice book. In fact, this book talks about the power of youth. It talks about India, and the major issue that Dr. Kalam has raised is poverty, and it is a very big problem. When I was a kid, in our schools we were taught that India is a developing nation, and I thought that maybe in a decade or two it'll be a developing nation. But even now, children in school, you're studying that India is a developing nation. It is not yet developed, and the main problem that we are all facing is poverty, and this is what he has raised here. Now if I look at youth, if you also look around, the youth is busy doing nothing. They're watching reels, scrolling through their phones. What are they watching? Are they watching any learning content? Are they becoming better persons by watching something enlightening? Everything that they want to consume is entertainment. Everything is entertainment. Even watching English related videos, they want entertainment. They don't want to do the real task. If I talk about the major content which is consumed by teens, in the late teens or people in their early 20s, it is porn. They are so invested into porn, their mind is not letting them become their smarter version. They are just into drugs, alcohol, porn, junk, nothing. I mean, nothing productive is happening. He has given solutions to not let our youth get wasted. People are just wasting the best years of their life, the golden time of their life. So this book will give you a perspective. This book will give you a direction. It's a must read for all of you. Let's make this country a developed nation, and you are the youth. It lies on your shoulders. So read books like these, and this is not a very fat book. You can read it in a week's time, even if you're a slow reader. Otherwise you can finish these kind of books in 2 days. You have no responsibilities right now. Okay, now the second book is The Secret by Rhonda, Byrne, and I don't know how many times I have talked about this one book. I have mentioned this book to each and everyone who has come in contact with me, my offline learners and the students in my school, in college, everywhere I've talked about this book. Now this book is actually the secret to the law of universe, and this should be a part of the syllabus, I would say, because it talks about law of attraction. They will never teach this to you in schools. You know how to study and get good marks, but you don't know how to unlock the real door to success and happiness and wealth. This book will tell you how you can do that, how your spoken words can change your destiny. It can tell you about the powerful forces that are working in this universe, and you have no idea about it because your parents also don't pass it on to you. So it talks about power of spoken words. It talks about how to pave way to your success. It is going to show you that everything is possible, and right now this is all which you need to learn, that everything is literally possible. Okay, now the third book is The Alchemist by Paulo, Coelho, and I hope this is how we pronounce it, but let's appreciate the writer. Why to get into his name's pronunciation. I've talked about this book in detail. I'll link that video right here. I've talked actually about the learnings of this book, but this book has been my favorite. It is about a boy named Santiago, which is something which you can relate very well with. He's probably your age, and it's about his journey into a desert. That's something which I learned the best. It's that he was into going to find some treasures in the Egyptian pyramids, and how he met a girl, he fell in love with her, what challenges he faced, and how he overcame each one of them. And in this process, he became such a wonderful being. He learned so much, and he could really reach to his best version. So this book talks about all of this, how important our dreams are and how less value we give to them. We just follow a path which is easy, simple, defined by someone else, and how we don't ever get to explore the things which we truly want to do. This book is for all of you if you really want to do what your heart says you should do. If you're not someone who is just going to settle down with whatever is dictated. So it's something which I think all the youngsters must read. It's a very, very nice book. It's a lovely book, and you must read it. The Alchemist, and you can go for the detailed review and buy it for yourself, and you can borrow it from some friend if he or she is having it. Okay, now the fourth book that I want to talk about is another favorite of mine. It's The Search That Seeks You, and this is a very nice, it is more of a spiritual book. It's about Sangamithra, Amudha, written by him, and I'll put the names of all the books in the description box so you have no trouble. Maybe the light is not letting the words very legible, so let's talk about it. You people feel that spirituality is all about old age. Only your grandparents need to be spiritual. This book will tell you that it is not about a certain age. Spirituality is something which we all need to be a part of. We come from a system where karma has its own functions, and that's the name of the protagonist of this book. Karma is the boy who is in school, and he has to deal with some bigger losses in this life. So how he does it with the help of spirituality, how he believes in God, and how he overcame all the sorrows, and he found true happiness despite of all the things that happened to him. So meditation is what this book talks about, and it talks about death, sorrows, happiness, change. It talks about the fear of unknown, which we all have. So it will help you in self-discovery and take you closer to eternal happiness. And this is something which everybody needs to do, and this book will show you that path. How to do it is something which this book is going to show you. You can always order these books for yourself and go to a store and buy them for yourself. So yeah, that's something you must read. The last book is very interesting one. It's The Friendship Factor, and this is not the traditional kind of book. This is written by Alan Loy McGinnis, and this book is all about developing the social skills. If you are in school, very soon you're going to be starting your college, you'll be meeting new people. If you're going to start a job, again, you'll be asked to work in teams. You'll have your seniors, subordinates, everybody. So it's not that easy to deal with world. People come with their own backgrounds. You'll get to meet some cunning people. You'll get to meet some people who are actually going to guide you. But for that, you need to build connections. So how to have friendship is actually a skill. People don't have it. And at your age, friendship is really important, and it should be, because later in the life, you'll realize that responsibilities have taken over and you have no time for friendship. So utilize this time, make more friends. But how? This book will answer all of that. Relationships are difficult, and so are friendships. You have to maintain them in a certain way. If you want to be a lovable person, if you want to communicate better, to form bonds, to have connections, then this book is a must read. It's going to help you build a lot of skills. So yes, I'm recommending this book to you. So these are 5 books. You can pick any one of them, any 2 of them. If all 5 of them you can read during the summer break, please go ahead and do it. When you read books, your imagination is at work. when you watch a movie or when you watch any content, vlog, something, your mind doesn't need to work. If you want this mind to work, start reading, because at the same time your imagination will be working. Like when you will read Alchemist, when I read it, I've never been to Egypt, but I actually traveled through the entire Egypt with Santiago's journey. I was imagining how a desert is and how nights get so cold. I was imagining the oasis, the way it has been described. That's the magic of books, and that's why I keep telling you, read more, read more. So these are the 5 book suggestions. If you want me to come up with more book suggestions, I can do that for you. You just have to drop a comment down below and let me know. And I wish you all the luck with your reading during this summer break. Make the most out of your summer vacations. Read more, because you don't get this time. If you're getting chance to read something beyond your syllabus, make the most out of it. Use this time. All right. So happy reading to you. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye-bye for now.